Can't wait to call big sealing the deal. Huge win for them. CFCAT crew, thank you all for joining us tonight. It's boys basketball. Frontier strikes right back. Dredge takes the three in the corner. 3 threes in a row for the Red Hawks. Pulls the three. Yes! What a shot! Oh my God! Look at that! And you can kiss that goodbye! That's the game. This is exactly how the JV game was going. Hello and welcome to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm Mason Smith, joined tonight by Braden Repold, and we've got a great one set up for you here in Goodnow Gymnasium. The last game for the boys at the Nest, and we're going to get right into the lineups as we're a little bit late to the charge here tonight. But it is the state's preliminary round. Frontier Redhawks facing off against the Assabet Valley Aztecs, 32 seed against the 33 seed. It's going to be a tight one. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We're going to see the jump ball here in just a moment in Goodnow Gymnasium. And this matchup really deserves a lot of setup and build-up here, Braden, because this is a team that we haven't seen at all this year. I mean, the Aztecs are all the way out from Marlboro.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we don't even know some of the schools that they've played against. We just haven't heard the names of them before.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really have much information. It's kind of like a shot in the dark kind of thing. But
yeah.
We know that they're the 33rd seed, as us the 32. So we know it's going to be a good, close match. I mean, I think Frontier's going to have some trouble. We were talking about this before, some trouble down in the paint because they definitely have some body over us. But I think Frontier can be able to work around that so long as they play some good, solid defense against them. But overall, I think it's going to be a good match, and we'll just have to see how things play out. But it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. And the winner of this game has a chance to take on the top seed in Division 4 for the state's tournament, the Albert Holland School of Technology. They're the top seed, so it's a big game here in the preliminary round. Modesto and Gomez taking the jump ball, and it's won over by Dredge, who thought about a three early. Now it's back with Ellis. Dredge takes the early three, knocked away off the rebound, and somehow came away from Modesto. It looked like it came off of a head there, Braden.
Yeah. Bit of a tussle to get the ball back.
Alex St. Hilaire bringing it up for the Aztecs. Swinging it over to the far side with Pridgeon. Aaron Pridgeon guarded at the arc. Now he drives in. Corner three, too far. Millette grabs the boards. Moving fast. Now met at the arc. Driving low. Blocked. And he does get the whistle.
It was a close one, Mason. Looking from where we're sitting right now, it looked like it could have gone either way, but
yeah,
good thing you got the call. I mean, one thing about Max Millette is he's been shooting 76% from the free throw line this season, Mason.
Yeah.
As a high schooler, that is insane. And the thing that we have like some talent like that on the team is just amazing. For example.
Yeah, right there. And Millette, I mean, he's been just all scoreboard this whole season, now totaling 433 points on the season with that made free throw. Make it 434. And he opens up the scoring here early in the Nest with 2 made free throws. Perfect trip to the line. Now St. Hilaire brings it up. Tip pass caught by Pridgeon. Looking back to St. Hilaire at the logo. Calling out a play. Plenty of motion at the point. Modesto gets thrown off the play. Thought about a three. They swing it across. St. Hilaire for the triple. Off the front of the rim. Rebound kicked out and held by Braddix. Braddix against Ellis, spinning around, guarded closely in the paint. Now they kick it back out. Gomez driving, spinning, picks up his dribble off the glass, and it falls.
I have a feeling we might see more of that, Mason. I mean, with the body advantage that they have over us, the Aztecs.
Millette pressured early, knocked out of the hands of Ellis. It's loose on the ground between his legs. Still with the Redhawks as Millette comes up with it, and 10-second violation. Turns the ball over for the Redhawks.
Unfortunate. I mean, they're really fighting for it there.
And it's a good early use of the press as well, not really expected by the Redhawks.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, kind of catch them off guard here, early minutes.
And it's a tie game after it was Baum, not Gomez, who made the low basket. Frazier is out on the floor. Up high, guarding. Now he drives, puts it off the glass, doesn't go. Tapped down by Modesto, and Dredge comes up with the rebound. He's got some room, closing in, down low, gets hacked hard. Easy foul call against Miles Braddix, his second of the night already.
They're really aggressive down there in the paint, Mason. They're swatting at a lot of things, but the thing is, I don't feel like they're so accurate with the swat. I think they're just looking at the ball and just kind of going for it, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that they really have much need to, and you can see right here,
Absolutely,
I mean, that's a pretty easy call. Got no ball on that pretty much.
I mean, yeah, 2 defenders just jumping basically right on top of him, so.
And, I mean, they have so much height compared to the Red Hawks players. That's why I say I don't think that they really need to.
They definitely do not need to be doing as much as they are at the moment. I mean, it might slow down the game. It's so early on, but you never know. If this continues up, then fouls are going to keep racking up, and so might the points for the free throws.
Yeah. Something to watch out for early on here as Dredge fixes his shirt. Still a 2-2 game. Dredge missed his first throw and his second boards taken by the Aztecs with Gomez. Brought up here by St. Hilaire on the right wing. Motion down low, kicked up high. Ellis was guarded, and the 3-ball misses. It's a good screen set up high, but Millette comes up with the boards across half court. Kicks it over to Dredge, fakes the 3, and again, now he drives. Dredge loses the ball, keeps it alive. No travel off the tip. Millette for 3, knocks it down.
What a sequence, Mason. That was intense.
And we're getting plenty of boos from the Aztec fans over here. Thought it was a travel call. Corner 3 for the answer. Off the glass, no good. Ellis pressured on the rebound. Here comes Millette. All the points for the Red Hawks coming from Max Millette right now. Off the glass, not there. Boards loose, and we're going to get a foul called. Might be on Millette here because he was reaching from behind on the play, and it is.
It's going to be. Real quick possessions there. I mean, going back to that right here, we can see. But, yeah, no, the possession before that, it was some crazy stuff. Double jab step from Garrett Dredge, bringing it down the hoop, swing it out to Max Millette for the 3.
You got to love his ball handling and just love watching it. Another screen set at the arc, and he banks it in off the glass. Didn't look like that was going to fall, but it did.
Yeah.
Dredge pressured up high, picks up his dribble, lofts it forward. Here's Ellis, sees a lane.
Euro.
And it does fall down. Getting fancy out there early with the Red Hawks.
I mean, hey, I think it's a move he's pulled out before, and it's always usually worked pretty well for him. So if it's not broke, why fix it?
Pridgeon thought about a 3 there and now pulls it back up high. St. Hilaire from the logo calling out some motion. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. 7-5 lead for the Red Hawks. 15 to shoot for the Aztecs. Over with Pridgeon on the right wing. Dumps it down. Gomez swinging it around. Far corner 3. Millette can't get there. Neither can the shot. Ooh. Down goes Dredge. The ball's popped loose. Frazier comes up with it. Slows it down. Trying to get it to Millette on the far side of the floor. Millette driving down low. Ellis with the ball. Sees Dredge. Backdoor feed. Oh, and the finish. Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful pass, Mason.
Just diming him up down low.
Yeah, right through all the defenders.
And check out St. Hilaire. Pridgeon for the 3. Oh, couldn't finish the job. But that was a great job splitting a triple team. And the long pass from Dredge. Too far for Frazier. He's saying, come on, man, go up for the pass. And Frazier goes off the floor after that play. Skorowski coming in for him.
Yeah. Mason, one thing I'm picking up on a little bit so far nearing the end of the first quarter is the Aztecs really like to press early. I mean, they're getting up on the court, and they're pressing hard, and a lot of the times it's paying out for them.
Yeah,
Frontier might have to find a way to work around that going on forward in the game.
It's a great point, Braden. And I mean, they have put on a lot of defensive pressure. Sometimes it has really worked for them. A lot of long shots missed, though, as St. Hilaire drives, misses a low shot. A putback off a tip didn't go. Now Modesto laying the pressure on him. They kick it back out. Gomez with the drive, and it's going the other way. Moving screen called on Frankie Lopriori.
Ellis pretty happy to get that call. I can see him pointing the other way right as he's on the ground.
Yeah. We're seeing a pretty physical game already, Braden. It's going to get intense.
You can definitely tell it's going to be a match to watch.
Ellis.
Quick passes.
Now Millette, low blocks, lowers the shoulder, can't knock it down. Modesto on the boards, it's ripped away. Here comes Pridgeon, moving fast, trying to get past Modesto. Now he feeds it over to his right. Back door, Lopriori can't knock it down. Almost let it fall off the glass. 4-point lead for the Red Hawks. Millett tripped up at the logo. Sends it over to his right with Dredge. Now they slow it down. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Really fast pace so far.
Finds
Millett! Oh, couldn't finish the job, but it was a great move to get open.
Yeah,
now
look.
Another mismatch. It's been a lot of transition opportunities as St. Hilaire almost took a three. Now sends it down low, kicking it back out near corner. Picks up his dribble. Corner three for the Aztecs.
And
knocking it down is Elijah Monroe. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Contested pass. Ellis sends it forward. Didn't even look for Millett. He just knew he was there. Oh, man.
Face.
And I think that it is going to stay with the Red Hawks. It is. It was going to be saved, I think, but it rocketed off the face of Anthony Baum.
Yeah, I got caught in the face there.
So it's going to be Dredge with a fresh shot clock. Kicking it out from underneath the basket. Modesto looking for someone. It's Millett. Millett with a stutter step. Now he drives down low, and we've got a foul, against the Aztecs again.
I think Max Millett's just been itching to score. You can kind of see him taking to the basket. I mean, he had those two opportunities where he saw that perfect open lane, went for it, and just unfortunately ball rolled right out. So he's itching for a point right now, and I think he's going to get it.
And that was a foul called on Felipe Escuno. Down low the ball for the Red Hawks right now. They loft it up. Millett on the putback.
What did I say, Mason?
You've got a great feel for Millett this season, Brady. You've been calling a lot of his shots.
I told you.
Now he's playing some tight defense. Skorowski on the coverage on the far wing. Now he drops back, settling into the point. Three ball. Yes! Baum knocks down his second shot of the night and his first three, and we're tied at 11. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Ellis. Wide open lane.
He sees it.
Can't hook it in. Tried to go with an underhand roll right there, but just didn't fall. Leaning to his right here, it's St. Hilaire. Millett on the coverage, taking his time. Sees a man at the point. Dredge on the coverage, and traveling. There was a lot of mixed.
Going the other way.
There was just a lot of misdirection on that. Dredge got caught in an angle he didn't want, and then that was Monroe on the play, Elijah Monroe.
Yeah.
He didn't want to take the shot because Dredge was right there, and then he didn't really know what to do. He got knocked out of his rhythm.
Yeah, no, it was just really messy all around, but Frontier pulled out for that one, so.
Well, minute 15 to go in the first quarter. Tie game at 11. Millett brings it up, hands it off to Modesto at the point. Thought about it looked like. Screen falls through for Millett. Pulls up the dribble, trying to kick it out. Modesto thought about it again. He's got Larson on the right wing. Driving. Larson kicks it back up. Modesto loses the ball, gets it back. 10 to shoot. Dredge. Got to put something up. Step back. Skids. Modesto turnaround jumper. Not there. Here come the Aztecs.
Frontier was really desperate for some points there, Mason. You can definitely tell they were struggling to get a man open for a shot, and they just kind of had to force something at the end there.
St. Hilaire with 40 seconds. From the left wing. Motion down low. They're going to kick it back out. Baum. Driving. Now he pulls up against Dredge on the right wing, trying to set up a screen. Dredge gets sandwiched through the lane. Ball is stripped. Modesto comes up with it. Still loose. St. Hilaire can't finish it. Pop back up, and Larson almost punched it back in. Long pass. Skorowski
got it. Just like you were saying, Mason, all those transition points, they might start racking up soon.
5 seconds to shoot.
Press.
Taken away. Larson on the steal. Millett.
And Millett with the pump fake.
Easy finish. And that's the quarter. Oh, the Red Hawks pull away late in the first. 15-11 with two big transition buckets, Braden.
Absolutely. In Millett, we trust.
Yes, we do. Leading the game right now, 9 points. And we're going to go to a quick break between the quarters here. When we come back, it's the second quarter of the Division IV preliminary round. Assabet Valley Aztecs against the Frontier Red Hawks. Red Hawks lead 15-11. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Had to restart the stream. Only missed one bucket. It was a Millette jumper, and they've gotten plenty of transition opportunities early in the second quarter here. Kicking it down low, saving it to Skorowski. High ball, and it ends up right in the hands of Ellis, who dumps it back down. Pridgeon deflects. Skorowski will cash it in.
Basket. I mean, some risky passes there, Mason, but you can see it paid off there.
Some necessary ones, too. I mean, the high ball from Skorowski, he was just trying to save it.
You couldn't find a man, so the best next thing you got to do is just throw it up there and just pray and hope.
Now a 7-point lead for the Red Hawks, and looks like we're going to get a foul on the shot here. Yeah, it's going to be against Dredge.
Well, one thing about Dredge, though, is in the technical difficulties we missed, Dredge was playing some really good defense.
Oh, yeah.
He was putting the clamps on the other players. He was getting some good steals and stuff, too. I think it was on Pridgeon, right? Correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong.
it was.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some of the highest steal count in the team, and the ratio between turnovers and steals for him is just all positive, as it's going to be Baum cashing in his 6 points of the night, leading the charge right now for the Aztecs. But he's just been such an incredible defensive player.
Definitely, yeah.
This whole season. And, I mean, late in the season here, Braden, that's when you want to step up your game for everyone, but especially if you've been quiet on the scoreboard a little bit. Your defensive presence is what's going to keep you on the court and making differences in the game. And that's what Dredge has been doing. Oh, big save attempt. Kept alive now by Ellis. And I think that was Braddix who tried to save it.
I think so, yeah.
That's our first time seeing him in the game since he checked out early. He had 2 very early fouls as Millette is double-teamed. Faking the 3 is Dredge, who kicks it on the back door. Millette gets stuffed on the drive. Oh, some great defense right there from Anthony Baum. Now just a 7-point lead for the Red Hawks after the one made free throw. Braddix gets clamped up by Larson. Now he tries to reset after recovering the lost dribble. Kicks it back out. Baum bringing it up. Getting deep in the bag. Back and forth he goes. Pulls up the dribble, trying to dump it down. Hands it back off. St. Hilaire. Under 10 to shoot. 5, 3 ball. Rolls out of the rim. The putback isn't there. Skorowski can't get there for the block, but he misses the shot anyway. Dredge goes down as he was tangled up. Ellis with an opening. He drives the back door, trying to put up a shot through traffic. And it goes down. (21-12). Hawks settling in. Oh, it's kept alive. Oh, a great pass down low.
And
they do get the finish. And that's Gomez getting his first bucket of the night, and a pretty flashy one, too.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Braddix on the big assist. Millette gets clamped up, and it's taken away. The pass to Ellis was tipped. Now here come the Aztecs. Pass back. Braddix on the finish. It's the press. It's starting to work for them.
Yeah, the press before, and I think they're just kind of letting up on it a little bit. Larson
recovers the pass. Now
timeout.
Yeah, it's going to be Coach Morse of the Red Hawks calling a timeout. And what the Aztecs are doing it's very smart, Braden. They aren't doing a full court press so they don't get caught in a transition. They're doing a half court press immediately as Millette comes across. I mean, you can get turnovers in so many ways from that because you can't backtrack.
Nope, you can't. I mean, also, Frontier's defense has been letting up a little bit, which allows them to get more points off of that. They're getting more shot opportunities and allowing them to cut different places, over passes and stuff like that. And they're able to just get down into the paint down there and just put up a basket, which is kind of a struggle for Frontier because, like we were talking about before, the body difference, Frontier's going to have a big of a challenge with that. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get around that.
Yeah, and this is Coach Ryan Brown with the Aztecs. I mean, I'm sure he's telling them exactly what you just said, Braden, in the huddle here. They have the size advantage. They should be using it in the paint, and that's what they've started to do here in the second quarter to try and get themselves back in this game. But regardless of that, I mean, earlier on we saw some great transition points like that one right there from Skorowski.
Yeah. Right
and these were some of the transition points you missed. Larson on the steal and the fake from Millette to put it in. But
beautiful
I mean,
pump fake.
That's where the Red Hawks thrive, both the girls and the boys teams. And speaking of the girls team, they have a States game. They got a bye in States. Going to be in the round of 32 in their first game this Thursday against, we're not sure yet who their opponent is in the preliminary round right now. So we'll figure out who they're playing after tonight's game. But meanwhile, with the boys, it's Ellis driving, putting up the low shot, struggling for his own rebound. He gets it. fakes the kick out to Skorowski. Now it's Frazier. Modesto dribbles forward, stripped and it's turned over. St. Hilaire at the logo. Bit of a scuffle down low. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, me either.
But now it's Lopriori calling for it. He has it. Back to St. Hilaire. Drives on the left blocks. Puts up the floater. Rolls out of the rim.
Diego
Frazier
for the rebound.
And now kick forward. Skorowski pulls the three. Well wide of the basket. Modesto keeps it alive. Sends it up high. Ellis saves it from that backcourt violation. Now it's Frazier with an open take. Sells it short. And foul going to be called against Rowan Modesto here.
Yeah, I mean, Mason, something I want to make note of is I think they're a little desperate for points there because, I mean, Ty and Diego are both very great players, but they know their strengths. And I think we both know that shooting from the three-point line isn't exactly their both best strength. They're both pretty good down in the paint and working their way to the basket down there. But shooting is something where they kind of struggling either way. So both of them are the ones taking shots. So I feel like they're a little desperate.
They're great slashing players. They slash through the paint, and that's where they thrive. And, I mean, you can't fault them for taking an open three when they have the chance. But, you know, as the game progresses, you're going to have to be mindful of it. I mean, this is a do-or-die game. The season is over if you lose this game. That's the stakes that these teams are playing against right now.
Yeah, and with that comes a lot of pressure. So in the moment, you just think to shoot it, which no diss to the players here.
As a foul was picked up on the other end by Lopriori. Step back. Millette knocks it down.
In the air, Mason. We've been saying it all season long. Once he's in the air, you just got to hope and pray.
Under 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter. 23-16 the lead with the Red Hawks. In the near corner, now driving. Bomb off the glass. His own rebound. Put back. Will go to the line, but doesn't get the bucket.
See, Mason, that's exactly where it plays, and that's what Frontier has to work around down there. He's a big guy, and they don't really have anyone to really counter him that much, so they're just all kind of pressing around him and just hoping that one of them can get a block, but in the turn they foul, and I think we'll see more of that, unfortunately, later on, because in what way do you have to counter this? I mean, you got a lot of you don't have many guys to match all their body that they have on their team, so.
And the noise from the crowd doesn't affect Anthony Baum. Well, that's a great point you bring up, Braden, as Skorowski just checked down, and it was Dredge who came back into the game after a short rest. 3 fouls in the second quarter for the Red Hawks, 1 for the Aztecs, who are trailing Frontier 23-17. Now 23-18 as Baum knocks down his 8th point of the night, still leading the scoring for the Aztecs. Millette double team, sends it across the court through the hands of Frazier, struggling for it, staying with the Red Hawks after it was Frazier and Pridgeon who were battling for it in the air.
Yeah, a little messy one. On the topic of Pridgeon, actually, so I think the elephant in the room here is definitely his height right now.
Three ball, Millette can't knock it down. A quick pull, Hilaire. St. Hilaire driving, and Ellis is going to get called for a foul, it looks like.
Foul, I think.
Yeah, it is. So the basket's going to count for St. Hilaire.
Just falls in.
And we can watch here. The collision.
I think they called a blocking foul.
They did call a blocking foul. I mean, you can. It was his left leg. He was kind of up on his toes a little bit. I think that's what they called him for.
Yeah.
Yep. At first glance, it did look like he was planted, but once the collision started to happen, he kind of looked like he was skidding to his left a little bit. A close call by the officials there with 2 minutes to go now. 3-point game, still in favor of the Red Hawks. Ellis, step back, sends it up high. Modesto on the left wing, check back down. Ellis scanning the floor. He's got his eye on Dredge. Now he drives. Spin move. Floater. Millette on the boards. The putback.
And he gets it back up there.
Sir. 15 points already for Max Millette. St. Hilaire bringing it up. Blocked up at the point right now. Dredge on the coverage. Good spin move. Sells it short, and Dredge was raiding down low for the boards. And we're going to have a foul against St. Hilaire.
One thing I wanted to pick up on, Mason, that was kind of cut off earlier was Pridgeon. The elephant in the room was kind of his height. But
yes.
the big thing is he knows how to use it really well. He's a really quick player, and he
yeah.
opens up the offense a lot more when creating pass opportunities.
Speaking of opening it up.
From Max Millette.
Wow. I mean, you can see he just had – look at the space he has.
He just creates so much space with that. In Millette, we trust.
That was just a great heads-up play for Max Millette, and he gets the foul call. Second one in under 5 seconds probably against Alex St. Hilaire.
He's been taking less shots from outside near the perimeter, but he's been really working his way down in the paint, shot off.
Misses that free throw to make it a 3-point play. 7-point lead for the Redhawks, though. Baum loses it between his legs, tipped away by Millette and into the crowd, staying with the Aztecs. With 1:06 to go, we have 4 fouls for the Redhawks, 3.
Mason, one thing I want to make note on is that when Baum has the ball, it seems like he's really working deep in his bag, but the problem is he's getting too deep in his bag. He's getting, I feel like, a little selfish with it, and he's trying to be a little too flashy for the team right now. It's not working for what he's doing. He needs to calm down a little bit.
That might be a reason why he's on the bench right now. Just give your guy a little rest.
I think it is.
Physically and mentally, give your guy a rest.
Definitely.
Under a minute to go now. Millette on the coverage. Handoff. Pridgeon. He's got an opening at the point. Doesn't want the shot. He swarmed. Loses the ball. It's kept alive and went off of the official, it looked like. Deflected pass. Driving. Aztecs can't finish. And now we got a foul on Ellis.
Sorry, Mason. I'm still stuck on the fact that the ball bounced off the official. Like, what's the call on that? Does that stay?
Were you seeing the replay? I was watching the court, but I'm not sure. Well, he's going to go to the line here.
Yeah.
It was because that's the 5th foul.
Because if we go back here, look, we can see. Yeah, look, off the official right there. But
it was going to go out of bounds.
Oh, no, I think. Yeah, the official saved it. So
it was going to go out of bounds.
I guess that doesn't affect the play at all, but
I would imagine that they would have called that out of bounds, though. Like
because it was going to.
Yeah, it was clearly going to go out of bounds. He obstructed the play, but they let it play on. No basket, but a free throw. First one was missed, and so was the second. Now 45 seconds to go in the first half. Dredge open down low, now covered up by a triple team. Kick back out. Ellis sees Millette from the right wing. He drives. Sees Dredge open lane. Oh, what a move. Couldn't finish. That was a great aerial shot right there. And collision, it's staying with the Redhawks, and Ellis and Frazier having a talk after that. Yeah. They got mixed up with each other right there.
Well, Mason
just didn't know who was going to get the ball.
Oh, yeah. Didn't really know. But one thing I'm noticing and picking up on now is I feel like the Aztecs have really picked up on their defense intensity since then. I mean, they're really pressing Frontier hard.
Oh, yeah.
And it's working for them. It's definitely working for them because Frontier is struggling to get some shots off. I'm seeing a lot of double teaming on Frontier as well, which makes it so much harder. Millette's going to slow it down here at the end.
He's taking his time. He's got his eye on the clock. 15 seconds now. Shot clock is dark. Frazier with some movement down low. Now Skorowski setting a screen. Millette drives, gets hacked, and it's staying. Deflected off of the Aztecs. Dredge on the inbound. Millette tries to put it up, can't get his rebound. Now it's going the other way. Pridgeon still with the ball. Got to put it up. Sends it wide. Collision at the end of the play. He gets up. He's all right. But we're going to halftime with a 7-point lead for the Redhawks. 27-20 in the state's prelims over the Assabet Valley Aztecs, Braden.
Passing out to teammates and getting a shot off.
And I mean, he's a junior and he's one of their captains. Yeah. You can see why. I mean, he initiates so much play.
Absolutely.
And he's got no points on the night, but he's helped everyone get their points so far.
He's a real true point guard.
Yeah, he really has. I love that you brought that up, Brayden. So right now, we're going to go to halftime, and in a few minutes, we're going to come back with the second half of the state's preliminary round Redhawks against the Aztecs. Redhawks lead by 7 at the half. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. We're coming into the second half here of the state's Division IV prelims. Redhawks leading the Aztecs 27-20. Ellis tries to kick it back out, gets blocked, and now it's going the other way. The fake pass, and now it finds its way over to Alex St. Hilaire. Leaning to his right now, motion down low, screen set on Millette. St. Hilaire can't cash it in. Had an opening, staying with the Aztecs as it rolled out of bounds.
Another board for Alex Ellis on the night. We have Max Millette actually leading the night in rebounds so far. He's got a 6 on the night, believe it or not, yeah.
I mean, he's been all over the place.
Oh, no, he's so quick, and he's all around the court, always.
A nice move down low. Oh, and a good block. Frazier getting tripped up a little after the play, but Dredge gets the boards off the block. Dredge thought about a 3. Now it's Modesto who takes the triple.
Oh,
can't knock it down. Just a little short.
I wanted it for him.
Trying to drive again, and he gets it in off the glass. Bomb.
Seemed like a bit of a shirkish shot to me.
5-point lead now. As we're a minute in, Redhawks have been held scoreless. Screen set up high, and Millette somehow gets it away. Dredge thrown on the brakes, and he gets called for a travel.
Yeah, I saw back. He let his foot slip a little bit.
High pressure right now from the Aztecs, especially on Millette on that last possession. As the pass is deflected, Frazier couldn't get to it in time. St. Hilaire, one-handed pass forward. Braddix, through traffic, throws it up, and he knocks it down.
To make it go in. I mean, Mason, what I think happened there is I think Frontier tried their half-court press there. I saw 3 of them up there and only 2 back, and I think that kind of worked against their favor.
Yeah, that's why I've really liked what the Aztecs have been doing with their half-court press.
Oh, no.
Oh, good save by Ellis.
It.
Still with him.
Millette
with an opening.
And he's gone!
What a lucky bounce.
Trust.
What a lucky bounce for the Redhawks.
What a sequence, Mason, for the Redhawks.
Aztecs have someone wide open down low,
and
but
Frazier
punches it free. Gets hacked hard. Pridgeon, the only thing he could do, and you got to respect that foul.
Yeah, I mean.
But look at this steal. Oh, man,
beautiful.
Great hands. Great hands, Frazier. Yeah.
And then that's what you got to do. It reminds me of the Harden slap kind of when he's running away.
Yeah. Couldn't quite get it to be clean, but that is Pridgeon's first foul of the night. Everyone's been pretty clean so far tonight, I'll say, Braden, as Frazier gets his first points of the night. Now it's 30-24. And misses the second. Frazier almost gets his own boards. Braddix brings it up, stays in bounds. He's got Pridgeon down low. Millette punches it free. Pridgeon thought about the triple from the far corner. Now he passes it in. Low blocks the floater.
Puts it in.
I mean, Baum has been their go-to guy down low, and he's been so good.
I think you can see why. He's got a lot of body against a lot of our Frontier players here.
Frazier pulls up his dribble. Great backdoor try.
And it goes in!
Oh, yes!
Garrett Dredge quiet in the stands down over there for the Aztecs.
I'll give them some credit, though. I mean, if we get a shot over at them, is what you're hearing, the taunts back and forth.
Like
it's two guys.
People.
It is. I'm not even joking. It's 2 guys. Three-point play not there. Braddix on the boards again, and it's staying with the Redhawks as it came off of his foot. And Alex St. Hilaire picking up his 3rd foul of the night. He's staying on the floor, though, I think. Or no, he did. He checked off earlier.
Yeah.
But another substitution made. Loose on the inbound. Aztecs pick it up. Oh, and a great outlet pass right there.
Yeah.
Pridgeon sees his man. Braddix with the jab. Pulls it back up top.
Oh, my goodness.
Hurled down low. Oh, my goodness.
God.
What a pass.
I mean, there are tons of good passes there, Mason. A lot of them are just flinging it over the shoulder. Oh,
the backdoor drive.
Pass.
Durso!
Oh, it doesn't
won't finish, but he goes to the line. Oh, that was a beauty of a pass.
Yeah,
look at this. Dredge one-handed on the bounce. And that's a
tackled on right there.
Great job from Austin Durso to wait on that shot.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it was just back and forth, especially with the passes just now. Back and forth and back and forth between the teams.
And that was a big foul that they just drew. That was against Anthony Baum. Only his first, but still, if you can get the fouls to rack up against him, then you got to play the foul game at some point.
I mean, especially against a team like this where you're probably going to end up a lot of fouling them a lot because they're big man. They're always trying to get down in the paint down there, so you're probably going to end up fouling a lot.
Yep.
And he's got it.
Durso, first points of the night, going 1 for 2 on that trip to the nail. Pass over to the logo. They got a man down low if they want it, and the pass was off.
Frontier got pretty lucky there. I mean, they were doing the half-court press again. I didn't see it working out in the end run. I mean, they were all kind of fumbling back on defense, while the Aztecs were kind of already ahead of them, so I think it was going to be a bad turn. So they got lucky with that one, I think.
Yeah, that was Elijah Monroe on the pass, tapping his chest afterwards, saying that's my bad. Yeah. I mean, you got to give him respect for that. You know, teammate owning up to his mistake. He'll do better next time. Millette calling out the play for the Red Hawks. Driving on his right, he's got an opening, and we're getting another foul called.
Push, maybe?
Against Miles Braddix. He had 2 really early in the game. And now that's his third.
See right here. Yeah, he's digging his elbow right into him, pushing him away.
Yeah. Millette down low, gets it into Modesto, hands it back off to Millette. Pulling up his dribble, hands it back off. Now it's Ellis at the logo, swinging around. Frazier had Dredge on a drive for a moment. Now it's back with Ellis. He drives on the left block, tries to kick it down low. Modesto wrestling for it. It's a jump ball. First of the game, I think.
Yeah.
And looks like it's going with the Aztecs.
Mason, one thing I keep seeing from the Aztecs is
timeout here called by Coach Ryan Brown of Assabet Valley.
Yeah, every time Max Millette gets the ball, they seem to crowd him because I think they know the things he's capable of. I mean, just there when we saw he got the ball back, he had, I think, 3 or 2 defenders just right on him in his face.
And that's something that this Frontier team has struggled with a little bit throughout the season, especially late, on the tail end of their regular season. If Millette gets taken out of the game or they just up the defense on him, they struggle a little bit. And sometimes they can turn that into neglect on the passing game from the other team's defense and capitalize by getting it over to Ellis and Dredge and even Modesto sometimes down low, which I feel like won't happen too much on the offensive side of things in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest reasons that it's so big when Max Millette fouls out or something like that is he's such a facilitator. He's also a true point guard. He's become more of that. He's a great facilitator, passing, but he also takes scoring opportunities when he can, but in the smartest way, because he knows what a smart shot is and what just kind of throwing it up is. So losing someone like that is crucial. Yeah,
and I mean, that being able to differentiate that, it's a valuable thing to have in your arsenal at this age of the game. Yeah. Right now, it's a 5-point game in favor of the Red Hawks. They've been holding on to a slim lead for a while here. We're just about halfway through the third quarter. Closing in on 4.5 minutes as Pridgeon brings it up, hands it off to Escuno. Back to Pridgeon on the right wing. Faking, and now he drives. Pulling up against Frazier. Now he drives again, fading back. On the right wing, faking, tip pass, still with it, and travel.
He's got the travel call.
Right call, but it's a tough situation for Lo Priori right there. I mean, he caught it off balance. You can see it right there. He was not expecting the ball to come to him at all.
See what Max Millette's got cooking up this time.
Over to Dredge, faking the shot right away. Drives, deflected pass. Millette keeps it alive.
Takes down, get him in the air.
The jumper won't fall. Foul on the ground in the paint. Looks like it's going.
I think Millette's taking to the line.
It looked like he was pointing to the paint. We'll see who they're calling it. I didn't catch the number they're throwing up. It's going to be against Lo Priori. That's his third. So there's 3 Aztec players who have 3 fouls right now.
So they're getting pretty close to foul trouble.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, at this point, you got a quarter and a half left to go. That's a concerning place to be in for the Aztecs.
It's definitely not the way to play, especially considering the two different body types for the teams.
And I mean, you look at the foul count up on the scoreboard, it's 5-0 right now.
I mean, I feel like it'd be the other way around, honestly, with seeing the body types of players.
St. Hilaire with a 3, can't knock it down. Pridgeon gets the boards, hands it back off. St. Hilaire with a fresh shot clock, now with 30 seconds. And a foul on the floor again, no shot. Looks like it's going to be against the Redhawks this time. It's against Alex Ellis. Now he is the first Redhawk to have 3. Everyone else on the team has 1 for the Redhawks.
Like I said, I feel like it's surprising. I feel like it should be kind of opposite the way around. I mean, the way Frontier, I would think, would have to play against this team with their body.
3-ball try off the back rim. Ellis gets the boards, fakes the pass, and now gets it to Millette. But I think you're absolutely right, Braden. I mean, it doesn't feel right at all, honestly, as the Redhawks pick up their first foul call of the quarter.
I mean, definitely positive for the Redhawks, though. They've been keeping the fouls down.
3-ball, Millette, short,
can't go.
Over the backboard, kick back out. A whistle is blown. They're saying it touched the top of the backboard. Which is conventionally called out of bounds. The ref underneath the basket called it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So he's got the best view in the house.
Gotta trust it.
Wasn't expect. No one heard the whistle, is why everyone was confused. And that's an impressive bucket right there from Baum. Just tapping it back in. You don't see that too often. Nice pass from Dredge over to Millette on the right wing. Stutter step, pulls up his dribble, gets it over to Frazier. Now just a 3-point game after the bucket from Baum down low. High pass to Modesto. 15 to shoot. Down low. Finds with an opening.
And he's got the block.
They're going to count it.
I think he got a goaltend on that.
Goaltending call. That's the first time I've seen that this whole year.
Yeah, right.
But it's going to be Dredge picking up his 6th point of the night with that, and now it's back to a 5-point lead. St. Hilaire guarded by Millette across the logo. On the right wing now, back to St. Hilaire. Calling out a play. Monroe in motion down low. Pick back up. Escuno. Stutter step. Here he comes. Lofting it up. He gets the call.
He's got some impressive speed for his size, Mason. He's got some. I think you saw a hezzy there into a quick. Cut through.
No,
I was not expecting that.
I think that he's refined his play here in the second half.
No, yeah.
I mean, you said before that he's getting too much in his bag, and I think he's changed that.
I think what he's done is refined it a little bit to what's necessary.
Yes,
not
that's overdoing
it, but not also underdoing it at the same time.
Now 15 points on the night for Anthony Baum. I mean, he's got half of the points for the Aztecs right now. Looking for 16, and he won't get it. On the boards, it's Modesto getting hacked all over the place, begging for a call.
Not pleased with the refs.
Yeah. Over to Millette on the left wing. Pass was from Frazier. 2:20 in the third quarter. Dredge fakes the shot on the left wing. Back to Millette. Scanning the floor. Steps back. Double team waiting in the wings. Now he drives. Kicking it back out. Modesto for 3. Sends it too far. Boards almost brought down by Dredge, but picked off. Baum bringing it up. Now it's St. Hilaire. Under 2 minutes. St. Hilaire gets tripped up down low. Is looking for a call against Dredge. Driving, kicking it out. Pridgeon for 3. And knocks it down. His first points of the night. I mean, it's remarkable to say.
No, yeah. I mean, you think someone like him would have much more on the night, but
absolutely
coming in the end of the third quarter. But that just kind of goes to show how he's been playing his part as like a true point guard, really, like a facilitator,
absolutely,
ball mover.
Yeah. Aztecs have been playing very well this game. The fouls have not been working to their advantage right now, but that's just a great awareness play from St. Hilaire as well, kicking it out to his man as he was off balance. And as always, just a great shot from Pridgeon.
Yeah, for sure.
So as they take a timeout here, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television.
second, but we're coming in here. Nearing the end of the third quarter, minute 42 on the clock. Frontier only up by 1 point.
All right, we're coming back now. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter, and it's just a 1 point lead for the Redhawks right now after the Aztecs have climbed back into this game. Jumper from Dredge, can't knock it down. Boards with Assabet Valley. Under 90 seconds, St. Hilaire double teamed, kicks it back out. Now they drive, pulling the floater off the front of the rim. Dredge on the boards, knocked away. Tip pass in the near corner. He tries a three, knocks it down.
That's got to hurt for Frontier, Mason.
Now it's Ellis trying to answer, backdoor feed. Frazier didn't have an angle, and now he drives back out. Kicking it up high. A minute to go. Millette thought about it. Now it's a deep one. Yes! Oh my God!
With the answer. We've seen it before, Mason. I'm sure we'll see it again.
Back to a 1 point lead. Pritchett really thought about that one. Oh, man. Now one-handed pass down low. The jab step and the drive. Bomb gets the call.
I mean, Mason, back to Max Millette. We've seen it so many times before, especially in the Greenfield. It wasn't the Greenfield game, was it? There was a certain game. There's a game where you had an altercation with one of the other players, and they went up three right in his face.
Oh, no, that was Mahar.
That was.
I mean, look at how far away this is.
This is a deep three. Look how deep
that's like 5-6 feet away from the arc.
It's close to college range, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. First free throw from Baum is missed. One of his few missed free throws.
But it also makes sense because let's see. Max Millette's shooting from the three. We have his percentages over here. He's got about 36% from three.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
As a high schooler.
And with that, Baum ties it. 38-38, 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here comes Millette and the Redhawks. Double teamed immediately as he crosses the half-court line. Kicked out. Dredge now down low. It's Frazier. He's double teamed. Puts up a
it doesn't even matter.
Oh, my God. I don't even think he meant to do that.
Through the hands of two defenders, Mason.
He decided to do that mid-air. One-handed pass up top. St. Hilaire drives. Kicks it out. Another three.
It's back to the corner.
Elijah Monroe becoming the man in the corner for the Aztecs. Step back. Free ball. It's short. Rebound. And now it's a 1 point lead for the Aztecs going into the fourth. Oh, man, we got a game, Braden.
It is heating up, Mason. I mean, this is just what we projected it to be. It's going to be a close match. Close, intense, just like this. Back and forth between the two teams, especially nearing the end of the third back there.
I mean, this has just been so exciting. The energy's ramped up so much. It was Frontier's game going into the locker room.
Definitely,
And the Aztecs have just battled back. And, I mean, we've seen this a lot from the Redhawks. The third quarter slump, it happens again and again. But it's a question of how you come out from the huddle into the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Are you going to take that and answer, or are you just going to take that?
I mean, the idea is to take that and respond and give him the answer, but sometimes that's just not always the case.
I mean, that's how you move on in these tournaments, Braden.
It's all mentality.
It's going to be a real tough challenge for whoever wins this game and goes against Albert Hall and Tech.
Yeah,
I mean, top seed in Division 4. I mean, our best wishes and luck to whoever comes out of this game to pull off a ridiculous upset in that game. I mean, when you're talking about the odds are being against you, that is the definition of it. You know, you're talking a top seed against the 16th seed in March Madness kind of upset.
Basically, yeah. So
once every century kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't happen.
Maybe once every blue moon.
Yeah. Well, it's a 1 point lead for the Aztecs as we come into the fourth quarter. 8 minutes to decide who wins, who loses, who goes home, who goes on, or if we go into overtime. Millette bringing it up. Sees Ellis on the left wing, across the floor. Back to Millette from Dredge. Double team, Dredge sees the lane, drives, pulls the J, rolls out of the bucket.
Good. It seems like a lot of his shots quite haven't been falling how he wanted it to. He's a lot had those pull-up jumpers, and a lot of them seem like a good, smart shot, but it just won't fall.
He's such a confident defender. And sometimes he ends up getting a little too cocky on offense. It's just the extra movement that kind of gets him. But here comes Monroe down low. Oh, the putback!
What a play.
Bomb again. 18 points on the night. The double team has been working great against Millette up high. Now a 3-point lead for the Aztecs. Ellis over to Millette. Down low, it's Frazier. He drives, kicks it out. Millette with the lane. Deep two. Won't go. Rebound with Brady Friend and the Aztecs. It's been a couple missed offensive chances now for the Redhawks as the Aztecs come forward again, Braden.
I'm hoping they get their mentality straight and get the right idea here.
Or a defensive stop? No, a defensive foul. Going to be on Millette.
He's the last person we want to get in foul trouble right now.
He's only got 2.
You never know. It could be just like that where he racks up 2 more and then he's in foul trouble.
And now we're having a timeout taken here by the Aztecs as some substitutions were being made. Millette picks up his 2nd foul of the night. It's a 3-point lead for them. And, I mean, I can understand the wariness. You got to try and conserve your timeouts, though. I mean, this is a game that looks like it's going to come down to the nail. It's really... It's going to be a close one, and I think that's where you'd want to try and conserve some of your timeouts.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, this game is definitely going to go down right to the wire and going to be the end. So you're going to need all the timeouts you can get because, I mean, right now, Frontier, they're not playing in the few seconds that we've seen or the few minutes that we've seen so far. This is not the playing that we need to see for them to pull through from this. So they definitely need to have some timeouts, get their mentality up, get in the right mindset, and then come back on the court with a better mentality.
Yeah, absolutely.
They need their confidence back, too.
6:50 on the clock when we come back from this timeout, and the Aztecs are ready to get back on the floor. They will have the ball when the whistle blows to restart play. Frontier getting their first warning as the timeout winds down. Foul count right now for the 4th quarter is 1 foul for the Redhawks, none for the Aztecs. That 1 foul was Max Millette's 2nd of the night, who is leading the overall scoring tonight for any player. He's got 22 right now. Dredge on the coverage of St. Hilaire on the inbound. They get it into Brady Friend, looking for a backdoor feed to Braddix. But now it's St. Hilaire bringing it up. Taking the space between him and Dredge. He hands it off to Braddix. Now Braddix with a screen and a drive. Knocks it down.
I think the Aztecs are starting to realize they need to use their body down in the paint, and they've been pulling away from that.
Millette can't cash it down. Larson somehow gets the boards.
3 ball.
Ellis can't knock it down. A putback. Millette on the boards again, gets pushed out. And he travels.
Sequence is just not going in Frontier's favor right now, Mason.
Just gets knocked back as he's trying to secure the rebound. Five-point lead for the Aztecs. Millette on the coverage. Now on the left wing. Larson almost gets a steal. Dumped down low, too far for Miles Braddix. And our friends from Greenfield, who also had a preliminary game today, have walked away with a win. They will be going on to the next round. So congratulations to the Green Wave of Greenfield as the pass is behind Frazier, as he could have made a play on it, but he just made the cut inside. Caught him off guard there. So 2 errant passes and 2 offensive turnovers in a row, 1 for each team. Long pass. Braddix has an angle, but not the shot. Ellis trying to get the ball ripped away. And now here comes Dredge on the fast break.
And he puts it back up there. Only a 3-point game now, Mason.
High pressure from the Redhawks. Knocked away from Pridgeon. He gets back to it around a nice screen set by St. Hilaire. Now an opening. Braddix bobbles the pass. He looked away from it right before it came to his hands. One-handed pass down low. Brady Friend now out wide from the right wing. Frazier on the coverage against Aaron Pridgeon. Pridgeon drives, gets knocked down, loose ball, begging for a call. Larson. Frazier didn't want the 3. Now he drives down low, trying to pass it back up top. Scrambling for the ball. It's still loose underneath him. It's a big pile. Everyone's calling for a foul. Slow to get up is Baum. Oh, he's limping bad. St. Hilaire can't get a bucket. And it's staying with the Red Hawks.
No stoppage of play, Mason. It's just back and forth right now.
Anthony Baum is hurt on the floor. No stoppage of play. Larson receives the wide pass. It's going to be a foul call against the Aztecs. Baum.
He's hurting right now. You can definitely see.
This might be on St. Hilaire. I didn't quite catch the call, but I think they threw up a 0, which would be his 4th. Let's see what goes up on the scoreboard here as Millette sets up for the inbound underneath his own bucket. It is. 4th foul of the night against Alex St. Hilaire. Long pass received by Ellis on the right wing. He brings it to the point. Frazier from the far corner. Back to Ellis. They got to be quicker on their passes. Ellis on the drive loses the ball. Baum stripped it away. Now an opening for Pridgeon down low, and he cashes it in and one. Frazier ran into him hard.
You can see right here, just absolutely falls down on him.
Yeah, tough collision after that.
I mean, recently, Mason, there's been so much fumbling of the ball. It seems like no one can really keep their hands on it right now. I'm not sure what it is, but from both teams, it seems like it's just slipping through the hands of everybody right now.
It's been costing the Red Hawks more than it has the Aztecs, I feel, though.
If you look at the scoreboard and what's been going on recently in the game, you can see.
I mean, the Aztecs have flipped the difference right now. They've been down by 5 for a large portion of the game, but now they're up by 5. Make that 6 as Pridgeon cashes in a 3-point play off the fast break. Millette trying to find an answer for the Red Hawks, bring them back into this game. They're down by 6, 4:10 to go in the state preliminary round. Millette driving through traffic, off the glass, not there. He gets his own boards, putting it back up. He's looking for a call, but it's taken away by Anthony Baum.
He's pressing hard.
Millette really begging for it, and Baum traveled. The travel call against Anthony Baum turns the ball over.
Frontier needs the momentum to swing in their favor, Mason.
They really do. They need a basket here.
They need something.
Millette back to Dredge.
He thought about it.
Back to Millette. Leaning to his right. Frazier. Spinning around, staying on his pivot foot. Now he drives up top. Millette. Spin move, jumper, short. The board's going the other way. Dredge
and he runs
out of bounds.
Table. I think it's going to a foul. I think it was a push.
I think there is. Yeah, it's going to be against Dredge. And that's going to be, I mean, he was trying to get the ball, effectively pushed him out of bounds. So that's what the foul is on the play there. Frontier got to get their heads back in this game. Down by 6 still. Defensive stops is where the scoring starts. Frazier on the high pressure against Pridgeon. Now Pridgeon breaks free through the lane.
Blocked by Diego.
Got back to him. It's staying.
I mean, Mason, as the fourth quarter is slowly rolling down here, time is ticking. Intensity has been picked up significantly. I mean, I feel like this happens all the time with Frontier's games, but this one in particular, the stakes are so high for both teams. I mean, elimination is it, and then that's everything else. So it's both teams are just playing with everything, but a lot of the shots just aren't falling right now, and a lot of them are unfortunately coming from Frontier.
Yeah, I mean,
shots won't connect.
This has been a great year for the Red Hawks boys team.
For sure.
It's been a better year than they had last year. They had an even record, 10-10 in the regular season. They didn't even make Western Mass last year, and they got knocked out in the round of 32 for states. They've done better in every respect of their season results so far. 12-8 record. They've got a better ranking in their league. They actually got into Western Mass. They did lose in the first round, but it was against a really tough team, so you got to give them credit for that. And now they're just trying to keep that trend going and at least get to the round of 32 to try and match that at the very least, to cap off what's been a very successful season for them compared to last year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which would also set a great tone for the following year that they have with a lot of I mean, they're graduating no one. Everyone you're seeing on the floor is going to return in some way or another. Might be a different role, might be not as much or a little bit more. We'll have to see, how the team changes. But, I mean, you've got younger kids like Landon LaValle, Dean Gray. They're going to be coming up, too, making their own impacts on the team. So
absolutely, yeah.
If they can get at least past the prelims, it's going to be a great place for them to be. Missed shot, wide rebound. Here comes Larson with Frazier. Larson can't knock it down off the glass. And Modesto winded behind the play. Here comes the lay, and Braddix knocks it down. It looked like there was a little collision on a rebound chance for Modesto down low. I think he got hit in the throat.
I think so, yeah.
Not intentional there, but Larson trapped up high by St. Hilaire. Gets it over to Millette. Corner three. Far. Rebound going to the Aztecs with an 8-point lead now. Under 3 minutes to go. I mean, the Redhawks just really haven't even been getting chances at shots. Braddix is wide open down low for a second. But now the Aztecs taking their time. Braddix from the left wing. Dodges around Millette. Puts up a three. Can't get it to fall. Modesto on the boards. Larson bringing it up. Over to Dredge. Thought about it, and again, now it's Larson back at the point. Gets it back to Dredge. He wants the three. No. Out to Larson. Didn't want it. Now Frazier down low. Modesto, the fade. It's short.
Nothing is hitting Mason. Missed shot after missed shot. It's not looking good for Frontier right now.
Wind coming out of the sails of the Redhawks. They really got to rally. Season on the line. Down by 8. Monroe driving, puts it up off the glass, gets the foul call.
Not what Frontier needed.
It's going to be Rowan Modesto picking up his third of the night, if my count's been right. Team meeting being had right now by the Aztecs with Coach Brown. Monroe taking his first throw, makes it. That's 10 points on the night now for Elijah Monroe. Larson checks off for the Redhawks. Ellis coming on for him. And we got our starting 5 out there for the Redhawks.
Yep.
They've got 2 minutes and a second to rally and bring themselves back into this game. Down by 9, down by 10.
It's going to be a tough one to pull out of this one, Mason.
A double-digit difference. Dredge fakes the three. Sees Modesto, who loses the ball. Millette recovers, driving, kicking it out. Dredge fakes the three. Yes! Yes! In his face.
Frontier needed that.
Braddix gets blocked by Dredge. Still with the ball. He turns it over.
Oh, it goes into the crowd.
No. Modesto, it looked like it went high off of him. But it's off the hands of Modesto, out of bounds. Aztecs still have the ball. 25 seconds on their shot clock. They're looking for Braddix. They get it up high to Baum. Millette on the coverage. Baum from the right wing.
Oh,
it pops
off.
Free. Ellis to Millette. He's going to drive. And one! And one!
In Millette we trust.
Oh, baby, what a play.
This is the momentum shift Frontier needs, Mason. Their shots are finally landing. We had a 3 from Dredge, and then we and 1. And we're taking a timeout right here.
Wow. They've brought themselves right back into this game. I mean, Millette has a chance to tack on an extra point to that great transition play. And that would bring us to just a 4-point game.
Yeah. It'll be a close one.
Already cutting down the lead a lot. I mean, they were just down by 10.
Yeah.
And it changes just like that. A minute hasn't even gone by, Braden.
Barely. And with Max Millette's free throw percentage, I think 76, right? I mean, I got a lot of hope in this one.
The pressure's on him. It can change for sure in the postseason.
Down to 0, but you never know.
Yeah. But, I mean, the Redhawks have been picking up their energy defensively, which then, I mean, they got the transition points right there. You see how it works. You know, you make the stop on defense. You get some great chances offensively. That's what they just did.
Absolutely, Mason. Suspense is definitely building in the nest here tonight, though.
Yeah.
Everyone's waiting for the court to get back up again.
It's the Frontier Bet Band playing for us tonight. A minute 25 to go in this state preliminary round matchup. The Aztecs Made a long, long trip out here, all the way from Marlboro. And they're leading the Redhawks right now, 52-47.
Crowd getting back on their feet, getting ready for the close game here that we're going to see.
Redhawks 1 foul away from a bonus. That's something to watch as well, but right now it's Millett on the line. Really needs to make the throw, and he does. 25 points on the night for Max Millett. St. Hilaire barely gets it in. Oh, he's on the steal. Modesto to Ellis. Now it's Millett.
He's got
deep
the 3.
Oh, too far. Braddock's on the far boards. Now he's driving, trying to get an angle, and Millett's going to get called for a foul. That's going to be the 5th. Could be the turning point of this game right here.
It, Mason. That could be the deciding factor here.
I mean, it's the right play to do for Millett, not to foul, but to try and make a steal there. I mean, you got to do something. You have no height advantage against Miles Braddock's. But here he is with 8 points on the night at the line to extend the lead. Can't do it on the first throw. It's a 4-point difference right now. And when it comes down to it, you know, difference between 4 and 5 is huge.
Absolutely, Mason.
Makes his second. Now a 5-point difference, 53-48. Here come the Redhawks. Dredge, right wing, back out to Millett. Screen set by Frazier. He's driving on the left side. Millett through everyone. Can't get it to fall. Put back. Yes!
There. Max Millett working through the defense.
3-point game. Kicked out wide. The drive from Monroe is to no one. Barely kept alive. St. Hilaire, that was almost disastrous for the Aztecs. Now it's down low. Braddock's blocked. It's blocked. We do have the call. We couldn't hear the whistle on that.
That's what it was.
But that was Ellis trying to do what he could to get there in time. He's going to have 2 more throws. Missed the first and made the second last time. And he makes his first this time around. Now with that, he breaks 10 points on the night. Elijah Monroe checks off. Coming on is Brady Friend for the Aztecs. Second throw. Doesn't fall. 1 for 2 again. Big break for the Redhawks. 4-point game. 40 seconds to go. Here comes Millett. Down low it's Frazier. Out to Modesto. Too far. Rebound with the Aztecs. It's loose off the foot. Millett gets the foul call. He's going to the line.
Mason, it cannot get more neck and neck than this right now.
It's a 4-point game. Millett can cut this in half right now, and that is the 3rd foul call against Anthony Baum after he was stripped of his own rebound. Frazier, the lone defender back for the Redhawks. Here's the first throw. He's got it. He's got it. Modesto checking off late in the game here with 28 seconds to go. Skorowski coming in for him. Millett got the first. Can't get the second.
Fall.
3-point game. Aztecs. Ball is punched free.
It goes out of bounds. Frontier's ball.
And it is the Redhawks. They've got the arrow.
They have a chance here, Mason.
Oh, man.
And they got plenty of time, Mason. They got 21 seconds.
Timeout going to be called by Coach Morse.
Smart move, smart move. Now, Mason, do you think the Aztecs foul here?
I don't think so.
No,
they've got a 3-point lead. They know that the shot's going to be coming from deep. You don't want to foul. You don't want to try and give them an opportunity at a 4-point play.
And then they're in the lead.
Then they're in the lead. I mean, this is a make-or-break possession right here for the Redhawks, and it's punched free by Ellis out of bounds.
Right,
and I think where they call it out on the Aztecs was St. Hilaire reaching for it over here at the end of the play. You see him there, and he makes contact with the ball. You could see it change direction. He sliced it down right there. Boom, it goes down.
If he wouldn't have went for it, it would have kept going.
Yeah, and the call might have gone the other way. I mean,
exactly, yeah.
It was close either way. I mean, the crowd's feeling it.
So am I, Mason. I mean, I can feel my heart pounding through my chest right now.
Yeah. 22 seconds left in the game. Season on the line for both of these teams.
Might have to stand up soon, Mason.
Oh, yeah. The Aztecs do have a bonus here as well, and they have 2 fouls to give before Frontier has a bonus of their own. It's going to be Dredge on the inbound. Underneath the basket, Millet's up high. Starting 5 back out for the Redhawks. 22 seconds to decide the game.
Let's see what they do here.
They're looking for Millet. They get it to him. Pressured along the sideline. He gets it back out. He's blocked on the 3. And he's fouled! He's fouled! Braddix fouled him his 4th. Got him on the arm.
Mason, this
We're going to see it right here.
Right there.
He got knocked to his side as he went up.
The shot goes up. He's pushed off balance right there. You
Yeah.
can see almost a shot to the face.
A lot of pressure on Millet right now. Arguably one of the best free throw shooters on the team. Has to make 3.
The pressure is definitely on him right now.
Misses the first. 17 seconds. Best they can get right now is within 1. Second shot for Millet. He's got one more after this. He's got it.
Now, Mason, in this case, would you try to miss the last one and get the ball back for another point?
It's a tough thing to do, Braden.
It's a very tough
especially
thing to do.
with the bodies down low. He does miss it. Rebound goes to the Aztecs. They kick it out. Timeout called.
Time.
Smart play by the Aztecs.
Very smart.
16 seconds to go. Just a second taken off. Modesto a little confused on the play there.
Yeah.
But now it's a 2-point game. I mean, Millet, a lot of pressure on him. He made a 1 out of 3 there on that crucial trip, which even just making 1 changed the whole game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's just the back and forth game. Who's going to get the ball last?
Absolutely.
Can you get a defensive stop? That's what the teams are talking about in the huddles right now. Coach Morse has been leading the Redhawks. It's his 3rd year now with Frontier. Has a lot of faith in his players and his team. So passionate about the game, as is his players. And they're 2 points shy of tying up the Aztecs and forcing an overtime with 16 seconds left in regulation.
This is keeping people on the end of their toes right now. I mean, I can feel Tom's toes tip-tapping right behind me.
Yeah.
I can feel him going crazy right now.
Just the tension so thick right now in Goodnow Gymnasium. Teams come out of their huddles, and the timeout from Assabet Valley. Very few timeouts left for them, if any, at this point in the game. Well, here we go. 16 seconds. Millet on the coverage on the inbound. Looking for someone open. They're going to try and lob it forward. Monroe has it, and he's fouled by Skorowski. You could expect that play coming. Just a couple seconds taken off. 14 left in the game. And now the pressure being put. Number 34, Brady Frentz. Or no, excuse me, not number 34. That's Elijah Monroe. Already with 11 points in the game tonight. He made 2 big threes from the near corner to get the Aztecs back into this game. Can he make some big free throws at the tail end here? Got the first. It's going to be Miles Braddix coming in. St. Hilaire and Pridgeon checking off. Gomez in as well for the Aztecs. Big free throw. 3 points or 4. What's it going to be? Monroe. It's going to be 4.
That might be the game there, Mason.
12 seconds. Millet out to Ellis for 3. Yes! Yes! Oh, my God!
Max Millet called timeout.
What a shot!
What man other than Alex Ellis to pull something like that, Mason?
It's a 1-point game. There's 6 seconds left.
And the ball is I believe in the Aztecs right now.
Yes, the Aztecs have it after the make from Ellis.
Shot right here.
I mean,
deep shot.
Oh my God, he knew it. No hesitation.
He knew.
He was dropping back on defense, ready to defend. He knew that was going in. Wow. Well, it's going to come down to the buzzer. We were saying it all night. 6 seconds, 5.8 to be exact, on the clock here in South Deerfield. Aztecs came a very long way. Really don't want to lose a game like this.
No, absolutely not. Especially
at the last second here. You got to expect the Red Hawks to come out and foul if they don't get a deflection right away. You got yourselves within 1 point, Brain. You got to be going for a short-range shot if you can get a steal, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's going to be an inbound from underneath the bucket. St. Hilaire and Pridgeon have checked back into the game. Oh, here we go.
It's going to be a close one, Mason.
1 point lead for the Aztecs. 5.8 to go. Frazier fouls against Pridgeon, who will be going to the line. Just 0.8 seconds taken off here in the state prelims. Pridgeon has made 2 3 balls tonight's game.
Not many points in the night, but he makes up for that in his
other, yeah. I mean, we talked plenty about it. He's been a huge player in this game, stepping up at the end. At the line, got his first. Now this is the crucial one. Changes the game plan entirely for the Red Hawks if he makes it.
Yep.
Can you go for the overtime or the lead? It's going to be the second shot from Aaron Pridgeon. He's got it.
Goes. Timeout for Frontier.
No surprises there.
Nope.
And with 5 seconds even on the clock, we're going to take another quick break. Let the tension build a little bit more. 3 point lead for the Aztecs. You're watching Frontier Community Access Television. And here we go, folks. 5 seconds to decide the game. Here comes Millette. It's going to be a deep ball if he doesn't get close. Down low. Dredge for 3! It's far!
No good.
And that is how the Red Hawks season will end. Got it down to the last. Oh, and a great game from the Aztecs too, Braden. You got to give them credit. Big comeback for them. And to come out on the road, long road trip, and take this win. It's going to be, I mean, I already said it's going to be a tough game for them.
Most definitely, yeah.
In the next round. But a real heartbreaker for the Red Hawks. Felt so sure of themselves going in to the second half. And just, I mean, ultimately let the Aztecs just crawl back under their radar and just couldn't come back from it.
No, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think they suffered a bit of a shooting slump.
They definitely did. They definitely did.
Crucial.
Real tough way to end the season for the Red Hawks. Always putting a lot of emotion and heart out onto the floor. 4 captains, Max Millette, Garrett Dredge, Alex Ellis, and Rowan Modesto, playing great games, all 4 of them. Millette totaling, if I'm counting this right, 29 points in his last game this year.
Yep.
Which brings him over 450 points on the season. A remarkable milestone.
Insane.
He had that's the highest scoring season he's ever had. He will break 1,000 points next year, I have no doubt. And so on a 3-point deficit, the Red Hawks boys team will hit the showers and start preparing for next season. But on Thursday, we've got the girls who will be contending in the round of 32. That will be just as exciting a game as this one. Be sure to tune in for the animal-themed round of 32 in Goodnow Gymnasium.
Oh, boy.
Braden's going to be dressed up.
You better be too, Mason.
Oh, I will. I've been Mason Smith, here with Braden Repold and all the rest of the FCAT crew. Red Hawks take the loss against the Aztecs, and the season is over. Thank you all for tuning in. You've been watching Frontier Community Access Television. Have a great night.
the FGuy crew. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's boys basketball. Frontier strikes right back. Dredge takes the three in the corner.